Aquarius, welcome to your mid-February 2017 reading. I'm Sailor Solitaire. I hope that this month has been treating you well in this year, new year, from either January or from February for the Chinese zodiac, Chinese astrology year. It's about to be the end of the astrological year, actually. As Aries in springtime will mark the beginning of the astrological year, which is exciting. It's also exciting for you, Aquarius, because for you Aquarius suns, it's around the time of your birthday. So happy belated or happy early birthday, or for some of you, hopefully maybe happy birthday today. Pisces is coming. We have Pisces Sun and the Pisces New Moon on the 26th. So, spring is coming, but still very much a focus on February and Aquarius. Aquarius energy, they say it's the age of the Aquarius. So let's not forget about you guys. I focus on the ascendant sign. That's where I focus my energy. So this video is primarily for Aquarius rising signs. But of course, if you're an Aquarius sun or Aquarius moon, or if you have any other Aquarius in your chart, by all means watch this video. I am sure there are messages here for you. And be sure to check out your other videos. For Aquarius ascendants and for all Aquarius people, we experienced a full moon, which was in Leo. So I feel like that gave you a burst of emotional energy as well. And with the new moon towards the end of the month, I feel like you're going to be feeling a sense of responsibility, like financial responsibility, and there's going to be a focus on planning and a focus on getting your finances and affairs in order. That could mean working towards a goal, like buying something. It doesn't have to be huge, like a car or a house, but it could be something that you need to save up for, and I just feel like you're creating these goals for yourself. Whatever that may be, which is a great thing. I encourage you to keep going. And if I can provide you with some guidance and some help on how you can best achieve that, then all the better. Okay, my Aquarius. See what the cards have to say. I'm doing a 4-card spread. And the first card that we have is the Mother of Cups, also known as the Queen of Cups in most decks. Cancer is associated with the Queen of Cups. This doesn't have to be a female, it could be a male who is very nurturing, someone who's protective of their children, and someone who focuses on the home life. Somebody who focuses on their own nest, you know, creating a stable and loving and comfortable home environment. Cancers are a water sign, so this also could be bringing into focus your emotions and even a spiritual side of yourself. The Queen of Cups is also put into the same category or along the lines of the High Priestess. And I feel like Aquarians are very spiritual people. They are the ones who are a bit out there. They are air signs, which makes them a bit goofy and childlike. But Aquarians especially, even though the fixed signs, you think they'd be a bit more grounded, but I've noticed that Aquarians are the most eccentric out of all the zodiac signs. They're really quirky. They're very smart people, but they're just often in their own little world, and they have a different sense of reality than a lot of people. Next card, which is something in your recent past, is the Four of Swords. Something for you to think about. Oh, Ace of Wands. And then the near future or outcome card. Oh, look at that, the Father of Cups. So you have a pair here, the Mother and Father of Cups, showing up in your reading. So there's a lot, you have a very balanced spread. You have two cups, you have a swords and a wand. So you're at a good place in your life where you're balancing everything out. You're not overly focused on, let's say, your finances versus your home life. You're very balanced. I feel like maybe one area that you need to improve on would be the wands. So you maybe need to be a little more assertive. And with this new 2017 year, it's a very fiery, ambitious, action-centered, and focused year. And yeah, look at that. Your crowning card is the Two of Wands. So you have the Ace and the Two of Wands in perfect succession there. And you also have the Mother and Father of Cups. And then you have the Four of Swords, which is, if you don't know, 4 in numerology is a very stable number. Very good, very good. 2 twos. And this card is also, of all the Swords cards, which often tells a story of struggle and conflict, the Four of Swords is actually kind of the calm in your life. It's the calm in the storm. I don't know if it's the calm before the storm, after the storm, but it's definitely a calm, within a storm-like period in life. So it's a time for you to really focus and gain a new perspective and understanding, and to retreat into yourself. And it's sort of a break from conflict and from the outside world, and it's a little gift from the world that lets you rest. And this is in your recent past position, so I feel like your time, you've spent time recuperating and amassing your knowledge and skills and looking inward, and you've done that, and now it's time for you to charge forward into the new year, into this February, to the end of February, and into March, into spring, into the new zodiac year, and into the rest of this year. So I think that it's time for you to go after what you want. You've been sort of doing your homework, doing your research first. You've enjoyed a little break, a little time of calmness where everything slowed down. You haven't been super busy lately. You've been enjoying yourself and enjoying some downtime. But again, it's time to charge forward. So we have the Mother and the Father of Cups. And the Father of Cups symbol is attributed to Scorpio energy. So you have Cancer here, and then you have Scorpio. So this doesn't necessarily have to be people. It doesn't have to be a Cancer, or it doesn't have to be a Scorpio. It could be someone who represents those qualities. They're both water signs. They're both emotional, spiritual, and in this around this time, it's Pisces, and it's very watery energy. It's a Pisces sun and Pisces new moon. We have a solar eclipse, and when you have exciting things happening in the stars in the 12th house, in the house of Pisces. It's definitely a time to focus on your spirituality and to take a look at what you have built, because the 12th house is all about your undoing. So you might want to look out for things that look out for your weaknesses. The Father of Cups definitely is someone who is in touch with both their masculine and their feminine side. And the Father of Cups is the King of Cups, who's someone who is in charge of their emotions, who has full emotional control, but who others might regard as being a bit too feminine, a bit too much of like a dreamer, someone who is soft, because obviously compared to all the kings, the King of Wands, Pentacles, and Swords, the Father of Cups is the gentlest of all of them. And the Mother of Cups is also, the archetypical mother figure, or queen. The Queen of Cups is the mother figure, the nurturer, the one who is nurturing and who has that mother's intuition, that maternal instinct. So I feel like it's a good balance between the Mother and Father of Cups, the King and Queen of Cups. So you've mastered this emotion. You've mastered your inner voice, your intuition. You've learned how to listen to it. And I don't think that you necessarily care about how others view you. You have your values in line, your family, your home life. You want to get those things in order, and you understand that there's a strength that comes with being gentle. True strength comes from mercy, and you're starting to understand this, and you have a good grasp on this concept. Maybe it's because you were maybe even meditating, or if not meditating, then you were just looking at things from a different perspective. You've had the opportunity, you've been blessed with the time off, or time just to yourself, time to think, time to reflect, and you've had that peace of mind that you needed to gather your strengths. And even though I'm getting a relaxing, chilled out sort of vibe, I think that these cards are telling you that it's time now to move forward. If not in February, by the end of February, then in March, where you'll get that Aries energy. You'll definitely find the push that you need, and the drive and the assertiveness that you need to push forward, and to not only get your home life in order, but to get your finances up, to get ahead, and to do things the right way. You don't have to be cutthroat and vicious about the way you handle your business, or the way you go after what you want. You have this power and you have the potential to do it, but you're blessed with this emotional strength and with this intuition. Now, of course, since this is a general reading, perhaps I've been focusing on finances, but with the cups, and you have a pair here, it could definitely mean a very long-lasting relationship, a marriage, or just a lifelong bond, perhaps. But you have the King and the Queen of Cups. They are just the pinnacle. They are the epitome of love. So, I see potential. Ace of Wands is definitely potential. And then with the 2 cups here, and with the time to yourself, I feel like you're in a good place if you're single to meet somebody who is a very, very favorable candidate to you. You match each other pretty well, and I feel like you'll know right away that it's gonna last. And if you want it to, then you'll have somebody who you've been looking for. And if you're in a committed relationship, then this is just positive reinforcement and positive assurance that you are on the right track. You're building onto a stable relationship or partnership, and it's time to sort of have faith that what you've built and the relationship that you have will last, and you're okay to go out there and venture forward and take a chance and be assertive, because if you fail or fly, whatever happens, you will have your home and your love and your partnerships to fall back on. You know, you're not alone in this. You've spent some time alone, but that has only made you see that you have the abilities and the talents to move forward and to go after what you want. So money, career, possessions, what you value, maybe if not for yourself, but for your kids, for your partner, for your family, you are going to be working towards being able to get those things. You value those things and you want those things to be within your reach. You don't want to have to work so hard for it every time. You want to get ahead and have those things sort of at your disposal. And you have the power to do that. You have a lot of potential here, and you have people and you have support. You have a stable foundation for you to go out and do that. If you go and leave your nest and try to find something, try to go after something and be more ambitious, then that's okay, because you've made a good home and you've protected it, and you're able to leave that and come back at your will. You don't have to defend it with every waking moment. You can relax and go out there and go after what you really want, and add onto what you already have. So it's very exciting things. A lot of I feel a lot of balanced energies here. You're very blessed. This is a very, very, very good reading. And you're blessed with this fire energy potential to move forward and to create whatever life you want for yourself. So I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that this was helpful for you. If you like this video, please subscribe or comment below. If you didn't like the video and you want to give me some advice, any feedback at all, then please comment below. And I hope to see you next time.